Hello, everybody. And welcome to Undercreator. I wasn't expecting the intro to this thing to be so hype, but I figured, hey, we'll stop on this screen. It's hype as hell. First off, welcome all the new people here who are probably just coming from seeing this as a trailer and Under event and have no idea who I am. Welcome. let's give a quick warm welcome to everyone here. We got 07 Blackfire 13. We've got Kana Shadzi. Wow, this is loud. I should turn the music down. There we go. We've got MJS Yank 6467. Welcome Trusttail Official 2876. Welcome Zoprio. Welcome the small creature in your basement. Welcome Rust 7 Barrel. Oh yeah, YouTube says all your ath instead of your actual username now in chat, which is annoying. So if I'm reading out the numbers when I shouldn't be, sorry. Welcome Bluish Claw. Welcome Yudi. Welcome Relse. Welcome Iconic. I have no idea who you are, who this is. Alright, first we under, then we create. Alright, okay. Context. Last stream, and if you don't know what Undercreator is, first of all, Undercreator is a work in progress. This is not a publicly released game yet. I want to make that clear. So wanted me to make that clear. But Undercreator is the world's first Undertale engine that makes it so you don't have to write a single line of code to make your own Undertale fan games. If you want a link to the page that says this, go ahead. I believe there's also an event trailer on Zill's channel. But behind the project, coding is tough. A lot of people struggle with it, even if it is simplified as much as possible and taught in the best way. Many developers give up on their dreams long before they can make something remotely playable. This project focuses on the promise of being able to make a game using visual learning, drag and drop methodology, and all you have to do is learn what a single thing does, rather than guess blindly and hope for the best with that mess that is keyword-based writing. Which, as a guy whose programming is my professional job, I both take offense to and absolutely agree with. So what can you expect? An overworld editor, monster creator, attack pattern visualization, loads of customization options. Yudi, you might wanna take a look at that attack pattern visualization when this comes out. And considering the pain you go through. And the best part is, no coding required. Learn how to make an Undertale fan game without being able to code with the help of visual-based learning by it. And then there's team members, which, oh, I guess that's work in progress. Demo release has been delayed 3 months ago. Well, we have a demo right here. So that's what Undercreator is. Now, why do I have a copy of this game? Well, as you may have known if you're watching Door's last stream, someone in the middle of their stream DM'd me. And the thing is, I don't know when this happened, but it's like, both in any Steam game and now with Roblox overlay, I can like see like an overlay of everyone I'm in a Discord call with on the left, and also Discord notifications pop down in the top left. I don't know how to disable that. I'm still not sure if I want to disable it, but the point is when a Discord notification appears like that, it annoys the piss out of me because it blocks part of my screen. And usually I'm on stream, and especially when I'm stressing over a Doors run. So when I get a break, go to this DM that's like, hello! And I'm like, who are you? Okay, who are you? Stop it. Like, because here's the thing. If someone's randomly DMing me that I'm, like, in a random big Discord server with and I don't know who the hell they are, 99% of the time, it is a random person, a random kid that either recognizes me or is just trying to make friends, or an actual just spam bot that's trying to sell me something. Please marry me? I'm sorry. I think... Equip. But so I'm like, who are you? Who? Can this wait till I get off stream? Like, kind of rudely. And then So's like, hi, I'm So Gaming. You know, that guy that has like slightly more subscribers than me, and I'm not at all jealous about it, not the slightest, definitely not, who has like a bunch of no-hits out and also made like Beating Jackenstein by taking too long, and is of course the Undercreator main developer. Yeah, that's So Gaming. I'm like, oh, hi, after the stream. And they're like, hey, I've got a game called Undercreator coming out, or eventually, and I'm working on a demo. Want to stream it? And I'm like, oh, okay. And she's like, yeah, here you go. First things first, she wants me to make it very clear. This is not publicly available. If I haven't made that clear yet, this is a demo that is not publicly available and is not, what is the exact wording she used? She uses like some corporate wording. Yeah, they said, please say that this is a beta tester build and is only partially indicative of the final product. And for those of you who didn't hear that, it said,
please say that this is a beta tester build and it is only partially indicative of the final product.
So this is for beta testers. So if we encounter bugs, I've got a whole spreadsheet of the existing no bugs. If we encounter bugs, that's gonna happen. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get started with the Undercreator demo. And I would like to point out, we'll go along with the whatever tutorial this thing may have, but I want to point out, first off, also the README text file that came with this is not finished. It just has the controls and like a couple tutorial things and then completely cuts off. Anyways, I'm gonna go along with this. So did not give me an agenda. Welcome Catmaster Online. And Zoprio. Well, so did not give me an agenda at all of what I should be doing here and to just mess around with it. So I'm gonna do exactly that, and I have a couple ideas. First things first. So, there was a text line before this that said, like, hello or something, are you there? Ah, perfect. I was wondering when you'd show up. Welcome to your own personal world. A world without limits. Whatever your imagination may be, you can make it come to life. There's no rights or wrongs. You heard it here, folks. You have no rights. The world is truly at the palms of your hands. Okay. There's some slight typos here indicative of English not being the first language. I don't know if English is the first language of So, but some typos here that are indicative of not understanding English grammar. And if you historically, when you're playing an Undertale fan game, that means that while there may be typos, the game's gonna slap. Just saying. Historically, that's what that's meant. Undertale. It's gonna cut off the tail and say... Never mind, it just completely destroys it. Undercreator. Flowey? Oh, okay, I guess I'm doing... I guess we are in Undertale. I gotta switch from Doutru and it's Undertale time now. What is this? Steel drum, your best friend. Ooh. Alright. Alright, Flowey. Howdy, I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. And welcome to Undercreator. What's that? You want to know how everything goes? No problem. Guess little old me will have to do. Okay. Save file screen? Question mark? Welcome to the main setup room. First, you might want to create a monster. I've already created a monster. It's you, Flowey. Because what is a battle if there's no opponents, eh? Go ahead. Click the question mark icon to add your first monster. Well, assuming this doesn't give me set options, this may be... Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, this is cursor-based. Can you guys see my cursor? Yes, you can. Good. There's a save file? Okay. Wait, so... Okay. It's defaulted to Aaron. Probably because Aaron's the first alphabetically, but also hi, Aaron. Splendid! Now, you'll notice that that's defaulted to an Aaron. But there's a way to change it. Find find the SPRT button marked by the head of the monster head of me in monster form. Oh, marked by Azrael, I see. Also, Aaron sure is the... Yeah. Also, it's extremely fucking cold in my apartment right now. I don't know why. I got back from my parents' house, which is like 3 states north. Waded through a snowstorm to get there for Thanksgiving. Then came back down here, and it's still somehow colder in my apartment. So I've got my sweatshirt on, and I'm still kind of freezing. Also probably why I'm drinking a lot of water. It is very cold here. Anyways, find the Sprite button marked by the head of me in monster form. You would know that if you played Undertale. Okay, Flowey. Okay. Sprite. Hello. Oh my god. Oh, it's got the PS2 background. It's so cold. It's sinking a snow grave. Good job. Though I could have just done it for you. I suppose. Next, you'll need to select one of the images in this library. Choose whichever one you want. I won't judge. Oh, it's now transitioned to a different area. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay, sprites. So, okay, 23 is like the default sprites they have. Well, we seem to have Aaron. We've got battle background, default icon, duck, patterns, rainbow tile, spinach? Air vent! It's the air vents from the trailer! Bottom table. Bridge seed. Tutorial. Oh, and then tutorial stuff. And I can't scroll at all. Spinach. Spinach.png. Duck. Duck from the hit show. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Frankly. Could you find the duck from the stream start? Oh my god. Wait, I kind of wanted to do the air vent, but you're right. Guys, it's the revenge of the duck. Oh. Get real. Sure. Duck it is. Now, if you want to add more parts to your monster, you can select part marked by the triangles. And if you want to animate them, you can select anim. Or rather, the button with 1, 2, 3 written on it. Okay, like frames and stuff. So keep in mind, this is mainly to get away with coding. If you want to make anything original, you're probably not going to use the default sprites here. You're going to still have to learn how to sprite. Sorry. The duck's name is Gilbert. Hi, Gilbert. Oh, and the budget went up. Realize, okay. But for now, though, let's sort out your monster. Oh. I see we haven't given your monster a name yet. But not to worry. All you have to do is click inside the box and input any name you want. Though only numbers and letters are allowed. Special characters aren't permissible. Probably for file writing reasons. So give your monster any name you want and change up the rest of the stats. I will be back in a moment. 90% of the budget went in Gilbert. I mean, everyone's saying Gilbert. We could just name it Gilbert. But what... Gilbert's the third. Gilbert, like GIF versus GIF. All finished? No, I was still in the middle of... Wait, Flowey. Wait, our duck has no name. Flowey, wait. Oh god, it's every name. All finished? Excellent work. You'll notice that there are 2 buttons next to the stats. This one here goes over the monster's attack patterns. Okay. Oh, wait. Our vessel has no name. Wait. Are you telling me that we can just, like, package a monster, like Data.Win style, to have attack patterns by default? Like, I thought we were gonna start with, like, making, like, a boss fight. But if this is, like, making, like, a random monster encounter all packaged up nicely, that's pretty good. I wonder how they're gonna do everything on the check message. Oh, and the action button, I bet, would be what acts you can do to it. This one over here goes over the monster's attack patterns, and this one tells the monster what to do before and after an attack. Oh, okay. Or if you want to make a neutral fight, you could add a minimum HP threshold. Oh, okay. Oh, so if you, like, want to spare it, at a certain health or make things happen. Here's the thing. I wonder how limited this is. Like, can I make, like, how much freedom is there to do, like, specific acts or add different sprites to do things? Like, could I, if I really wanted to try hard enough, make Soroba's boss fight from Undertale Yellow in this? So that if your monster takes too much damage, you can enable it to be spared. But we'll get to that later. Click on attack. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, now we're in Scratch. Actually, this almost feels like Game Maker. Now we're in the attack pattern timeline. Here, you can edit attacks however you like. Jump scare. Let me just go ahead and add a few things for you. Huh. Ooh, is this like an animation timeline? Oh, that's kind of sick. Wait, that's really well done. Okay. Well, see those icons up top? Those tell you which attack you're using. Oh, and is that like the transition to Blue Soul mode? Here, I'm using a... using a what? Here, I'm using a... blaster. Right now, it doesn't look like it's aiming correctly. But no worries. Click on the Gaster Blaster and make it point downwards by changing the direction value. I feel like you could just add a rotational thing in here, but if you make it point upwards, I will hit you with pellets. Okay, so I gotta edit the direction value. So if I do... oh, zero's down. Splendid work! Now let's move forward. Oh dear. I used the wrong direction on the wall slam. Can you fix it for me? Okay, so this... soul angle, we don't want it up. We want it right. Oh, we just want it down. Okay. Good work. Welcome to Rumzu. Though you have a long way to go, champ. Don't call me champ, Flowey. I'm older than you. Actually, no, you're kind of like hundreds of years old, really. Anyways, to play the attack back, just click on the play button. Then you can view your attack and even play along in real time. Not like you would ever want to, anyway. You dumb simpleton. Okay, thanks, Flowey. Yes, this is a bit short, isn't it? Well, that can be fixed easily. Or hardly, depending on your effort. If you look under details, we'll find the attack length. Okay, frame length, maybe? You can set that to whatever you want when you like. I feel like I'm playing, like... any of y'all remember, like, what it was? Like, ball.io? Or bounce.io, where like you played as just little balls that you'd move around the screen like a 2D platformer thing and fight each other. I feel like I'm like the map creator for that. But this would do for our practice session. You see these? Bonk.io, yes. You see these? They're your start position and box dimensions. The lower this number is, the more to your left your soul starts. And this one moves your soul down, or up if you're going negative. Okay, so box angle, start position. The attack scene here can be added to a series in your monster creation. You can call them whatever you like, but please stick to a theme so you don't get them mixed up. Anyway, have fun creating some attacks! You have a great amount of choice here. Don't forget to hit me up if you want more help. Except when I'm at art club. I'm busy on that day every year. See ya! Do they disable... I was gonna say, do they disable the Flowey tutorial on October 10th every year? The highlights are wrong in this version. Welcome, Real Soul Gaming. Oh, okay. In the tutorials, okay. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you ever forget how things work, I secretly borrowed Mom's diary. Huh? Flowey, why did you steal Toriel's diary? Why would you do that? You may look up to it whenever you like.
I'm a flower, so she doesn't suspect a thing. That being said, let's just use it as a guidebook.
Okay, so if you want, like, the full tutorial guide. Oh, shit. Okay, now here we are. Oh. Can't stay long. Welcome to Stream Still Gaming. I'm gonna Oh, so yeah, bottom left here. Final tester demo. Do not distribute. Diary. Oh, select a tutorial. Up. Because it's a tutorial. Battle creator and attack designer. Okay. For your guys' sake, I'll probably take a look at the. Oh, and this is just the language. I'll probably take a look at those in a moment. Then, but I do just want to. Okay, we can play. There's files. Okay, so we can add, like, to our sprite bank and whatever. There's set. Oh, these are settings. Okay. Oh, there's light mode and dark mode. Neutral. Dark. Sunset. Ruined. Ice. Lab. Mushroom. Strawberry. Banana. Melon. Saloon. Sand. Cactus. Ocean. Violet. The void. Blood. Hot pink. So retro. Light. That's a lot of themes. Go back to the attack designer and make the blaster point upwards many times. Oh, by that I mean the tutorial. Okay, I'll try that. Maybe I like sunset. We'll start with sunset for now. That looks cool as shit with Hotland. Okay, I like that you do that. I think they just use some filters in a smartly way. Hover scrolling. I don't know what hover. Oh, probably like if I move the cursor back here, automatic scrolls. Nah, I don't want that. Colorblind mode. I'm not colorblind. Change keybinds. Actually, let me just see. Move up. Up arrow key, left down, or WASD works. Confirm, Z, cancel X. Okay, that just seems like normal keybinds. Then create attacks. Create dialogue. Which has an X over it. I thought it just kicked me out.
Well, hold on there. You're going into uncharted territory. Quite literally. Didn't you forget that this is just a demo? You really are an idiot. But hey, at least it's still being worked on.
Okay, so you cannot do dialogue or bullets. Oh, I can't have custom bullets yet? No!
Listen, human. I said this is a demo, meaning that this part here is inaccessible. Please wait until the full game is completed before you try entering again.
Okay, but like, what if I...
Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? This is a demo! Get that through your head, because I'm not gonna remind you anymore. You'll just have to sit in this spot until you get bored. You really are an idiot.
Is that it? Okay. Okay, we pissed Flowey off. But for what we can do, we can create worlds, battles, or load a Ooh! Load it from, like, a project save file. That's gonna be good for sharing. Okay. For, like, multiple people working on it. I wonder if you could, like, legitimately get, like, a GitHub repo set up with just the project file. What did Flowey do to deserve this? Everything. That shit, we deserves it. Create attacks, battles, worlds, and load a project. So we're probably gonna focus on these three then. But yeah, and then I'm assuming this just quits the game. But yeah, let's select a tutorial. Attack designer. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, still says to repeat the tutorial, Flowey, so we're doing it.
Howdy. Do you really want me to repeat the tutorial I gave you? Now, in the attack pattern timeline here, you can add attacks. Let me just go ahead and add a few things for you. Well, see those icons up top. Those tell you which attack you're using here. I'm using Gas and Blast right now, but no worries.
U. Direction 90. Nope. Wait, so 0 is down. Oh, 180 then. What? What? Take it.
Taking this.
Wait, where's it going? Huh? Splendid work. Now let's move forward. Oh dear. Huh? Okay, direction 180. Okay. Not what I meant to do. Okay, negative 45. Well, no, that'd also be negative 180. You can click drag the values. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, and there. No! And goodbye. Beautiful. No, you bring that back. Okay. And just to go back to the tutorial, wall slam direction. Down. Good work. Yeah, you can change attack time, attack length. Yeah, so I think it start X and Y. It means to be highlighting there, like which position you start in the box. All right. So now we can mess around a little bit in here. Can I just delete? I can, in fact, hit delete. Okay, so that's the attack timing. At 30 seconds, I get turned into blue soul mode. And I can choose to just save it to what? Okay, this defaulted to my documents folder when I went to try and save the attack. You should probably have a folder for that in the game itself, I'd say. Considering you gotta download the thing by a zip file and you'll know where you put it anyways. Probably just give it its own folder to put them in. Has been made easier in the upcoming version. Okay, cool. Perfect. And then folder. There's a folder called attack. Okay, so it just doesn't default to it then, which is a little annoying. But if I go to fan games, okay, there, Undercreator. Okay, there is an attack folder. There's also a file in my attack folder that says delete on download. And apparently this is a loadable file. Still gaming. Was I supposed to have deleted this? Question mark? And if I load it, will something bad happen? Isn't meant to be open. Okay. Oh, it's just empty. Okay, interesting. All right, well, while we're here, let's see what we can do. Emitter. Okay, well, wait, we want to put you, how do we, okay, we're not, you go right here. Where's our emitter? Let's go here. Start an emitter. What does emitter do? Okay, emitter doesn't do anything currently. Details, maybe. Subject unbound. Okay, we seem to have, like, default attacks in here, and I don't think we can make attacks yet. Like, if I go back... Oh, we can make attacks. Oh, well, okay, we can attack... We can't create bullets, though. We can't create individual bullets for the attacks, but we can create, like, scripted attacks. Okay. And then there's... So what was the other tutorial? Battle Creator. Okay. I think before we move on to that then, I think I want to share my plan for this stream. So let me see if I can find this. So I know a lot of you are new here. Did I save this to... Where would I have put this? I know a lot of you are new here, so I'm not sure if you would have heard of this. Ah, here it is, Sebastian event. Yeah, I guess we'll just open it. But, let me see if I can get this. Actually, I can just switch scenes. If it'll appear. Oh, here it is. There it is. A while ago. Well, not a while ago. A few months ago now, at the start of the summer. A little before the Dotarune update came out. I made this thing. And this was part of a huge event called, Tomorrow Means Dotarune. Whole thing based off of Undertale Yellow and Tomorrow Means the Surface, where, spoilers, I guess, if you want to watch the series, but, where we fought Sebastian Wolf taking over Axis, who was being used to AI generate the Dotarune chapters. With beautiful sprites, by the way. Credits to hi Casey. Credits to Casey, Gaster, and Iconic for making some of these sprites, by the way. I wonder if the chat code still works. It technically would. I don't remember exactly how the battle goes, but like, yeah, if I just let's see. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then we've got guns blazing playing and like, yeah. Then be your bullets that appear. There'd be a bunch of delay to get the chat. Because it was chat controlled, and then you could dodge, I think. Okay, my arrow keys don't seem to be working. I don't know how you actually dodge. Oh, right, I gotta click the event and then dodge. Right. No, not exclamation mark 1. Okay, no. The chat control is not set up right now. You guys have no control of this. Trust me, it'd be bad if you guys had control of the game. Okay. Point is, I'm gonna actually leave guns blazing in the background, because that works. Point is, I had to do a lot of coding for this. If I, like... Let me see. Do I still have the Game Maker project? Yes, I do! Oh. Let me just open the Game Maker project right now for this thing. Sebastian, come back to us. License isn't valid. Just log me in, you got... Actually, I think I need to sign in with Opera. I think that's how I did it before. It's been so long. It's been so many months since I've even opened Game Maker. It's making me log in again. His zone is for Biden. Yes, I gotta log in with Opera, and then I gotta log in with Google through Opera. It's amazing how if you'd let me log in. There we go. Then we log in through the advertisement. And then we can get it open, right? Before Girdle, that's not how it works. All right, we are now logged in. Okay, let me see if I can actually show you the Game Maker workspace. Window capture. Oh boy. So this is the Game Maker workspace. 1997. I miss Spamton. So this is the Game Maker workspace, and I wanna make it clear. I have never used Game Maker before making this Sebastian battle, so my coding is probably shitty. But this is all text-based coding for this like relatively simple event. I guess 3-phase and had some cutscene stuff, but like I had all of these values set globally. You can see this one's called Scene Controller. I don't know where you could read this. And how do I scroll again? I actually forget how to scroll. Oh, middle button. Right, middle mouse button. Yeah, Scene Controller. We've got all these different things that it's keeping track of. Then this is all to, like, start the thing. This is just to, like... If you know anything about coding, this is all the values I set to start it. And, like, we've got Workspace 1, which is... Oh, I gotta zoom in on that. Which is, that's the sprite. This is the code for the warning object that appears when a bullet's about to appear. I made this all in like 3 days, by the way. I just want to point out, this is the object for the bullet to make sure to check if it's colliding with you or if you're gonna like move out of the way. This is just for the pause menu. This is like, oh yeah, this is the big blast that happens at the end. And I believe like, oh, I did not mean, how the hell? Okay. Whiteout, object blast. This is the soul itself, and this is all, like, all those different things it can call to... Like, there's a lot of shit going on here for this event. And I think this is the actual route. Yeah, this is the actual organization room when I was making all of this. A little behind the scenes for you. By the way, if you want to see, like, have access to all the behind the scenes content of my, Tomorrow Means Dotrun event, you can become a channel member, and you get all of that for free through a Google Drive link. I just want to point that out. As long as this stream's about shilling, you know. Yeah, and then this is like where most of the actual like coding happened. Like this is all the code that I was doing to like just determine Axis's sprites and how we reacted depending on what phase we were in. Look at this shit. This is so badly done. Or actually, I think this was the actual attacks. No, this was coding the actual attacks. Look at how much shit I had going on in here. Text-based coding. And I know how to code. I don't know how to Game Maker code. I had to do a lot of learning for that. But this is... Game Maker is like the application indie devs make games in. And this is still quite a bit of coding. So point is, if I close this Game Maker game, just... Yeah, oh my god, there's so much... the tutorial. Look at that. This is all just for scripting and attacks and shit. Look how much I had to code. 3 days this took me. Point is, back to this. I want to see how well I can at least recreate some of this. Obviously, there's some limitations because it's not chat controlled. We're going to see if we can make this in here. So first things first. The Asgore piss theory? The fuck? What are y'all talking about? So says Jesus. Yeah, so the point of this, and so did not know I made this, by the way, which just makes this a funny coincidence. The point of this Undercreator is to make this easier to do. How do I move along? How do I move around the area? Arrow key? Oh, arrow seem to be 2 frames. WASD. I don't know how I move around the area. I guess we're just stuck looking at this for now. Point is, I want to see if I can at all recreate this. So... This is the simple part. Axis has 1 attack. It is a bullet that goes down on either left, middle, or right. I mean, yeah, press space for the attack to start. Currently, we've just got... How long does this go? Wait, what is it set to? It's set to 10 seconds. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's good. The thing's done for a Discord event. True. I mean, it was pretty much a YouTube event at that point. Oh, there's actual events. I can't seem to do anything here, though. Bullets. Let's see. Black screen. Blaster. These all seem to be Saiyans attacks. Bone Wheel. Chainsaw. Comet. Corridor. Fireball. Oh, Fireball might be what we want. Or Metaton Bullet. Let's see. What the fuck? What are you doing there? Are you at the end? God damn it. No, go away. Can I move this along somehow? Details, maybe? Can I do when it starts? Okay, attack length is in setup. Got it. And what will I just... Actually, can we change the start X? Oh, wait, no, we don't want that. Control Z does not work. Still, I'm gonna tell you right now. Implement Control Z for undo button. Or any sort of undo button, if you don't have one. Because I'm going to tell you now, people are going to be using that shit. Okay. So, now we start at the bottom of the battle box, which is how we've started in the Axis attack. Actually, what soul modes do we have? Can we restrict this to 3 lanes? Is there a purple soul mode? Details. Purple, yes. True. Okay, but wait. Oh, they're at the end again. How do I move these? How do I move these? The world designer uses it, but this doesn't. Oh, okay. How do I move this attack anywhere besides starting at the final frame? Remove them and then redo them at the start? See, that's bad. That's not how you want to have that system work. I should be able to move an attack along this timeline. That's eh. Okay, but we'll put the soul mode at the start, I guess. Okay. Let's have you right here, because why not? Details. Purple. Okay. Active forever true. Okay, if I don't want to start at the start, it doesn't... Can I rotate this at all? Question mark. Oh, I can move. What? I can play this. I didn't even realize. Okay. That's kind of sick. That's some black magic right there, actually. That's cool. Okay. Rotate the box. Ooh, yes. What if I tried that? I don't know if that'll actually rotate the thing, but we can try that. Modify box size. Blackfire cooking. One of a few set options, like to have a bullet on the left or right. That is a true as well, Yudi. I would assume that's in, like, modifying bullets, which doesn't seem to, like, the bullets himself. Which, granted, that almost feels like it should be combined with attacks, but I can see why it wasn't if you just want to give yourself a set of bullets to put down. But, like, say you wanted, like, the final corridor attack with Sans. Like, that would use bone walls, that would use bones coming down, and you could string them together here. But what would be the point of this otherwise, is my question, I guess. I feel like, do I hear plate scraping? I've got a bowl of my lunch here, sorry. I feel like the ability, I don't know how they plan to do it, but I feel like the ability to make custom bullets, depending on what you intend to include there, might want to be here. But for now, I'll just choose what we got. Okay, we got purple attacks along the lines. You know, we might as well make this Muffet, but first I want to see if we can actually rotate the box. Maybe a search option, too, if possible, but that's not too I know that's hard to implement, and that's not too much priority. Change box color. Huh? Oh, box size has okay. Okay, got it. Modify box size. Put that just with you. Details. Box angle. I don't think that's gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna change. Super secret Dota Works Muffet flight. She was working for Sebastian because of money. Alright, too bad. I seem to be stuck on it. Can I click off of this? There we go. Maybe the option to click off of this, because it seems to be highlighted yellow until I click on something else, which is also eh. Ooh, yeah, that's a little weird. Especially if I'm trying to use the scroll bar. Folders, functions. Oh, that just goes here. All. Oh! Okay, so this will actually, like, filter this here. That's nice. Muffin. Okay, no, that's not soul mode. Okay, let's go back to you. Seems like I can only change the soul mode itself. Oh, I can just do purple here. Okay, cool. I don't even need you. I don't know what border does. Box angle. This doesn't... Box angle does not seem to work in setup. Okay. So, I don't know if this will quite work with soul mode, but if I put you, like, here... Okay, it will keep me on the left. It'll still put me up. But it'll keep me on the right, sorry. Okay, we're gonna do a rotated axis attack. Since we want to use soul mode. Let's get, modify box size. Oh, wait, I already have you. What am I doing? Interesting. That is not how I expected that to work with purple, but not at all how I expected that to work. I just want to like this, which looks a little awkward, but okay. We move down here now. God damn it, man. I guess we'll do it like that. Sure. 6, 7, Oh, we still have it. Oh, that's why I was confused, because we had the box angle. I forgot about that. Oh, but then the purple soul mode actually doesn't reach the... Oh, never mind. We want the box angle. I don't know why it works like that. I doubt soul modes were quite the priority. Alright. This works. I don't think I can touch the purple lines at all, unfortunately. And then you... go over here. So now, yeah, cool. All right, we have got our setup. Yeah, this is kind of functioning. Okay, we've got our setup. Now, I believe Axis is first attack, so if we just go back here. So the first attack was in the middle. Then the next attack's on the right, and then we have bullets from the left and right. Which we can go to the middle too. And then we fight back. Oh right, we're in the yellow soul mode for this. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be possible, but we don't want to implement fighting back yet anyways. I doubt they've got in-battle yellow justice bullets doing anything yet. Besides, it's a Muppet fight. But yeah, we'll have left, right, middle. Or left, right, and then left, right. You know what I mean. Either side. So let's say about... Oh, I can't... I can also not hold the arrow key to scroll along the timeline. I can do this, though, but I would like to hold the arrow key if possible. So let's give it... a second and a half, I guess. And then we'll send a bullet down the middle, a bullet on the right, and then either side. Yellow Soul is actually functional. Yeah, but, like, it doesn't destroy things. I don't think we're going to be able to use it to attack the boss. Unless we could, but that kind of... Wait. Let me cook. Let me cook. Wait a second, I have an idea. We're gonna kind of summarize the Axis boss fight here, but I've got an idea. First, let's get the bullets down, though. I guess this is a Muppet boss fight, we can go with a donut. Or actually, let's just have spiders. Cool. Or have you, like, start here? Maybe? Oh, you're still here. Where'd the... You. There you are. If I, like... And then, like, put you... Okay, no, it does take me back to here. Okay. Well, you go how I want, so... Line origin 0? Can I change that? Oh, I can. Cool. Let's speed you up just a bit. Yeah. Not a 6, though. This seems to just go either side. I would like a better way to actually get back to the home area, maybe, of the spider thing. I don't know if that's a thing yet. Yeah, I want an arrow here that actually brings me to the next thing that next, like, item on the timeline, not just to the end. That would be nice. And you go here, slide origin left. You spawn on hit. True. Surfaced. I don't know what surfaced does. What does surface do? I don't know. Active forever, scripted hit, no. Damage 4, sure. Alright. Cool. Then, that takes about 30 frames. Let's give, like, a second in between, then. Actually, a second... Yeah, no, let's give a second. Let's see. Let's try it just at a second. Can I... It said there's a duplicate thing. What does duplicate do? Oh. Okay, just to completely duplicate. I was hoping I could move it maybe to a different thing, but if it actually just duplicates the attack. Can I, perchance, copy and paste. No. Ability... Shut up, OneDrive. Ability to copy and paste items might be nice. Oh, the whole team is here. That's why there's so many people here. Okay. In that case... Yeah, also, I can't move this on the timeline too, can I? So, I guess we'll just go over here. Yeah, I guess gotta individually set it. I guess I can go to folders method. Grab one of you. And then we'll have the next one be at also a second and a half later, right? Or a second later. How much time do I have between this? 90 to 150. Okay. And one here. Cool. Alright. You actually need to be in the middle. I forgot about that you're in the middle. So you want to be line 1. There we go. You spawn here. Line 0, speed 6. Right, speed changes this position. No, 6. Stop it. It's a little annoying that stays highlighted. Okay, and then spawn hit. Yeah, the fact that I've got to individually set all these, like, I'm not quite sure how duplicate works, but I'm assuming I can't change the line origin or anything on it, considering that doesn't have any settings. Like, if I spawn a duplicate right now. Yeah, it just has a subject it copies, which is a little annoying if I want to have most of the same settings, but change a few specific things. Then we actually, we need 2 of you here, don't we? Okay. You are gonna be there. Yeah, you start there. 6. No, stop it. You there. Spawn and hit true. Then you are gonna spawn on line 2. Start speed of 6. Go there. Alright. And now the problem here is that we're gonna check the timings now. I mean, that's fine, but if I wanted to change these timings, like, I've played it now, I'm like, maybe I want these 2 to come a little later. I can't do anything about that. I just have to delete them, and then, like, I can't even copy-paste them, either. I just have to delete them and completely remake them at a different spot, which is kinda eh. Once this happens, which, let's say at 300, we then, so I don't know why the boxer size is here. We then, right, bullets, change soul mode. Put over here, and set that to yellow. And we're... Okay, the lines are still there. Maybe set up. Maybe start soul red, then. Maybe I can get around this. Actually, the line still being there kind of fits a little better, but let's just, for clarity's sake, purple. Stay in the middle. The lines are still there. Interesting. Interesting. That does seem a little broken. Oh my god, and it... Yeah, manually scrolling along the timeline's a little annoying. I want to get you. Put you down here. And it does work. I don't think I can make those bullets interact with anything besides attacks. But we can pretend it's shooting at Sebastian at the end. So, all in all... What? No, go to the start. Yeah, then that. Middle. Then ba 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 ba! Yeah! You can zoom, unzoom to make it go faster. What do you mean zoom, unzoom? I'm pressing plus and minus right now. I'm not sure what you mean by this. Like, if I like... Yeah, no, that doesn't seem to be... I'm not sure what you mean by that, Blackfire. Alright, but... Let's call that our attack for now. Let's save this just in our... game. Where is it? Yeah. Let's save this as... Sebastian attack. Or let's say... Seb axis. Let's have a little structure to this. First. Sub axis 1, let's say. There we go. Oh, little save sound. And now, theoretically, I could open this. I'm not seeing any... Let's try that one more time. It's not saving my attack. Welcome, JaneCat8753. Yes, this is Undercreator, where you're supposed to use it to make games. Oh, right. I could try to do the warning marks. That's true, Yudi. Okay, I'm checking this right now, though. The attack doesn't seem to save it. Yeah, I clicked the save button right here. I'm in the attacks folder in Undercreator. Let me just say that... Okay, let me just... Seb. I save it as a .ucat file. I open the folder, and there's nothing in the attacks folder except for the delete on download file. I mean, let me check it physically, maybe. Yeah, there's nothing in there. This did not save. This did not save in the slightest. Can I try saving this somewhere else? Let me just save it to a normal folder. Let me just save it to my quick access folder. It should have done, it did not. There is nothing here. This kind of sucks for the purposes of the stream, because I just spent all that time making that attack, and now I can't save it. Did I unzip the whole folder? Yes. I don't think I can unzip it partially. And I just tried to save this to any old folder, and it has not saved. I don't know what it did. Does it not have the right permissions? I mean, it's trying. It pulls up a save screen. Yeah, nothing. Is the file extension correct? Is it? Actually, what's the delete on download file extension? It doesn't seem to have a file extension, actually. The delete on download. I show hidden folders. Yep. Show hidden items. There's nothing here. I've never run into this issue and neither has anyone else. That's odd. If I just try and run this at administrator real quick, maybe. Oh, there's a welcome back text. Interesting. I've got 2 of these running at the same time now, so you guys don't lose this attack. But let me just try this one that I'm running as administrator right now. If I go to create attacks, save, blah, blah, blah. Does that save? No, it does not. I don't know what happened. But game nowhere key. Okay, so the reason I said it might be administrator issues is because all my fan games I saved to my program files 86 folder under a folder called fan games. I know where they are. But said folder needs administrator privileges sometimes to like unzip files or whatever. But running it as administrator should have fixed that, I think. But regardless, I've tried saving the files to folders that are not in any sort of administrator permissions folder, and it still didn't work saving. Maybe it saved to your app data local folder. Okay, let's try that. We could also just try saving it to the local, to the default folder, try saving it too. We could try that. Okay, users, app data, local. What would I be looking for? I would assume Undercreator. No, there's not something called Undercreator. Would I be looking for something called Sill Gaming? What folder would I be looking for here that Undercreator would be saving things? Undermaker. There is no folder called Undermaker at all. Interesting. Underbaker. Okay. I'm gonna close the game. Sorry. We're gonna lose our progress. It's whatever. Let me just try and move this thing from the fan game folder. Just grab it as a hold. And let's move it to like our desktop. It's opening another program. No, it's not. What program would it be opening? What folder are you opening? Oh, wait. I've got the notepad open. That's why. I've got the README file open. That's why. One more time. There we go. Okay. Also, we've got the welcome back screen. Actually, does this show for you? Yeah, it does.
Hello again. Your world has missed you while you were absent. Let's give it a warm greeting, shall we? It has been a while, hasn't it? Whilst time in the outside world was running, time in your personal world had been paused. And now it's running again, so let's get creating.
Interesting. Lore. What Gaster was using to make Deltarune? The exe file? Yes, everything is in... I have not moved anything out of the folder. Now let's try saving this. And now it defaults to quick. Hi. Now let's try saving. Nope, nothing's changed. Let's just put an emitter to be sure. Nothing whatsoever. I don't know what went wrong. Unfortunately, Axis may not be able to live. Because if I try to go to the folder. Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, and if I try to open the delete on download file, the game just crashes. So, I don't think it's anything with I do have to set it up. I don't know what version of the game you gave me, but it ain't working. That kind of sucks. App data roaming. So the advertisement, but this might appear to be a system issue. Go to app data roaming. I don't think so. Mine's just a Windows 10 roaming. Nope, still no Undercreator file. Yeah, no Undercreator folder or anything in roaming either. No local, no roaming. I'm just saying most of this saving stuff usually works. I don't know why it's not working. No Undermaker. Imagine you need Windows 11. Ooh. I mean, let me go to my system specifics. You're first person to experience this. I'm using Windows 10 and it works fine. Okay, so gaming. What you don't tell your playtesters when something doesn't work for them is that it's their fault. Something went wrong. I mean, I unzipped the thing with 7-zip. Because saving files through most programs works fine on my computer. I can save through Asaprite and it works fine. Or like most games. Actually, the only other thing that was weirdly not working on my computer, which also didn't work on other people's computers for some reason, was that, you know, ViatoTube I've got here with Spamton on the right? What was it? The one I tried, PNG Tuber Plus, also didn't work, but that wasn't with saving. That was just like clicking and dragging things. Undercreator tomorrow? I'm the first person to find this. Do I get the name the bug? Like I'm the first person to have disease? It's Microsoft's fault. I don't know. It's always fun to blame Microsoft. Okay, system. Right, that's what I was doing. About. Let's see, I've got Intel 7. I've got a few dozen gigabytes of storage still, so I think I'm fine there. 64-bit operating system. I don't know if it being 64-bit is different. I'm on Windows 10 Pro version 22H2. You know what? Please name the bug. I think... Highly doubt system specs. Well, I don't know. Welcome, Frisk9 Undertale. I don't think I can figure this out right now, but if you guys need more info from me, let me know. I guess we'll just have to move on in that case. Let's get the game back open. Maybe it was something to do with unzipping it. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let me just delete this Undercreator instance. Let me go back to the folder you gave me. Let's try unzipping it with WinRAR. Actually, I'm gonna have to close the instance because it's gonna make me put in the password again. Let's try extracting with WinRAR. Let's see if that does anything. Also, we're gonna name the bug. It needs to be something Axis related. Like Axis 404 error. I don't know. Axis filer. Come on, stream chat. Give me a good name here. I'm not good at thinking up names on the spot. Okay, let's open up Undercreator. I've extracted it with WinRAR now. Again, using the password. It does not make me put in the password again. It doesn't make me put in the password again, and it says your world has missed you while you're absent. There is some save folder that it is making. It is saving it somewhere. Somewhere outside of the Undercreator folder. I don't know where that's supposed to be, but it is saving it somewhere. Because it just told me welcome back. After like freshly deleting the old instance and unwrapping it again. Access error. Welcome Emotori for real. And if I try to just emitter there or something. Save to documents, blah blah blah. Nothing. Oh, DM you the file name? Alright. No, so I don't mean the password file. I mean it's actually saving some instance of my session. Because it has acknowledged that I've opened it before. Like, if I close the game real quick. And then reopen. ISO. This text right here, hello again. Even after I put in the password, oh, that's all in there? Even after I put in the password, though, there is different text that would do it on the first instance of loading it. That if I closed the game before finishing this, it would always repeat that text. Now that I have done the tutorial and I actually entered, it now says hello again. I'm gonna do the search in the folder. I mean, I can do the search in the folder itself, but I don't think it's gonna be there. Yeah, there's nothing in the folder itself. Let's go to app data and search then. There's no file of that name that you have DM'd me in my app data folder. I don't know where this went. Search your entire drive. All right. That's going to be a lot of searching. I've been cleaning up my PC a lot. Trying to get rid of old shit. I only got a couple dozen gigabytes of storage out of the normally 500 I have. So this might take a minute. Yeah, let's search the entire OS. The entire drive. All right. I'll have to give it a minute now. Guns Blazing kind of bops, though. If there's any song I'd rather have in the background, it's this. Actually, you know what? We can close the Axis game now. Considering the nature of what we're discussing right now. Mouse work. An exclusive look for the files. It's still searching, by the way. I'm just doing this while it's searching. We might as well get... There we go. This two is more fitting, all things considered. It's still searching. Alright, once I'm done with the search, yeah, we can play the existing fan game. That'll prove it's not all bad. I mean, it's not bad at all. It's just the save thing not working is kind of a big issue. Knit parts around in your private war, ripped holes in the design. We many mottos have no son about the belly, no control, no vengeance is your goal. It's the end of the line. Almost there. Almost there, come on. Yeah, I don't know why I'm the first person this has happened to. It's not a storage thing. I'm not sure if it's a system specs thing or not. We'll play the game in a minute. I'm just waiting for this to finish. This takes, like, a lot of processing on my PC, so we're gonna let this go first. Search the whole thing. I mean, File Explorer right now is using... Oh, actually, only 10%. A lot of power usage, but only 10% of my CPU. Alright, fair enough. This we can get... Still going. It's been on like the last percentage for a while now. I guess it keeps finding things. I'm not seeing anything that looks like access granted though. Oh, that's why I found a bunch of accessory PNG files. Into my own. Almost there. End of the Fazbear? Oh, the Odira. That thing by like whatever his name. No data's live. Stream ends if I lose. Come on. Alright, let's try refining. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Dark Twilight Toby. I win. Yeah. I don't think... I mean, again, searching my entire drive takes forever, but I don't think we're having access granted file. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. If you guys know where it might be... other than what we've already discussed. But yeah, I'm gonna switch back. Otherwise, it would do you to force you to do the password thing again. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Maybe we'll figure this out off stream. Let me get the thing back open. Okay, fangames. I've had you guys on a black screen for too long. Where is it? Oh, right. I moved it to the downloads folder. Alright, Undercreator, where are you? Here. Put you into fangames. Alright. Yep. Missed me. Yeah, I missed you too. It's been a little bit. What happened? Oh, Iconic. The saving system for, like, saving your attack patterns and whatever is just not working for me. And no one seems to know why. Okay. Let's do the other tutorial first. There's also a battle create. Oh. This was the first thing. Never mind. This was just the origin thing. But we can get, like, background music. Get folder stuff. This is a Bastion Wolf project, I'm telling ya. It just didn't like it. We can get a background. I don't know why it keeps sending me... Oh, sounds music. Okay. Background music. What do we want from background music? Hard mode. Sure, we'll have hard mode. Yeah. Background music of hard mode. Skin for the fight buttons. Oh, I can choose, like, different colors. Okay, we'll keep it normal. You have attacks. Wait, were they saved? Wait, let me... How do I get... How do I get them? Oh, here we go. Attack. Yeah. Add main attacks. Where the hell did it save them? Where the hell are these saved? Wait, they have to... No, because these are the ones I saved in the direct attacks. But they're not in the attacks folder. They have to be somewhere else. Because only these two were saved, not all the random tests I did. DM me the directory. Oh, I don't know where I'd find these is the problem. Let me just go to app data, maybe. Seb access. I do have this. Where are you? Windows is searching for Seb access. What? Missing shortcut. What? Windows is having trouble finding it, even though I have it right here. Is this like a hidden file is the problem? That you, cat. See, now it's gonna take forever to search again. Somebody found the same bug. See, the problem is I have already deleted and then unpackaged Undercreator, so it can't be saving it in the direct attacks folder, but it also can't seem to find the file, even though it's there. Windows itself is confused. Which makes me think it might be a hidden file or something. Because I have the file right here. I don't even need the search dot. If I go to app data, it's somewhere in app data. .ucat doesn't even work. Let's search for sebaxis. This does appear though. It's a shortcut though. A shortcut to where though? Okay, so if I try to do open file location, the exact file I'm seeing in app data is a shortcut, and it says missing shortcut. Windows is searching for subaxis 1. To locate the file yourself, click browse. Maybe because I did delete the thing? The Undercreator folder? And now it's not linked correctly? No, because you reinstalled the game, therefore it's not on the Undercreator directory itself. Okay, let's just try something. If I go create attacks, go modify box size, that. Save this as, and go to the Undercreator game. Holy shit. Go to Undercreator. Save it in the attack folder as test. Let's do that. Then I search it in app data. Yep, that's there. It still can't find the file. It says it's in the Undercreator attacks folder if I try and look for it directly, but I can't seem to actually find it. I'm so confused. Do I have an antivirus? It could. Oh, it could be it could be my antivirus actually. That's a good point. If it's auto deleting even. Wait, let me check. I'm opening my antivirus right now. Let's see if it's that. Let me see. Allow files. I'm not seeing... Maybe quarantine. I think it usually gives me a notification too, if it actually gets rid of a file, but it might not be due to the nature of this. This is so interesting. I'm not seeing the file here. Maybe in the Windows system settings itself, perhaps. No. Welcome, WD Gaster. You came at a fun time. Use Undertale. Oh my god. Oh, Semi managed to redo the same bug. We're working on finding it at the same time. Alright, well, if you guys are handling it then I'm going to move on to the actual Undercreator thing. I don't see anything in my antivirus, though. If I do try and load... Just in battles... Let's name you... Axis. Let's do it. No, actually, you know what we're going to do? End of the line. Actually, we can't do special characters, can we? Alright, just Axis. Attack. Oh, we even got the test here. Okay, sub-axis 1. I can make them randomized. Alright. Sprite. Actually, can I put a new sprite in there? Let's get an Axis sprite in there. Save and load in the new version will be a saving grace because even if they're hidden, you'll be able to load them in-game anyway. Alright, cool. Let me just get the sprites. I forgot where I put these. Into yellow. Try and get this. Can I import the... Actually, I might have to just draw it directly in the folder. Let's do sprites. Drop you in there, see if this works. He is wide. He might be a bit too high res. Check message. Actions. We can make him dodging attacks. Sure. Actually, no. We'll make him invulnerable. Even better. Effects. Add mercy. Let's do like 100 just for testing purposes. I would assume that's percentage. Can I type in here? Oh, I can. How do I change line? Alright, well, let's just hope this compiles correctly. Shift enter. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to. Nope, it shift entered. Still does the same thing. Damn it. Alright. Cool. Cool. I don't remember, man. Control enter. Let's try control enter. Ah, control enter. There we go. Four. Defense 100, max health 500. You can't attack him. He no hoardy. Background. Yes, that is our background. View. What? What part of Axis is that? I think the sprite is too high res. Wait, let me just open this up and who is pinged me? What? Oh, okay, it wasn't so. Okay, let me just real quick change the size of this sprite to be correct. It's probably because he's high res. That's my fault. Okay, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Steam, get there. There we go, save that. Now this should be correct. If I just... And obviously you could also do like different parts of this if you want to properly animate it. Nah, okay, that looks better. There we go. Doesn't that look wonderful? Tomorrow means December 1st. Tomorrow is in fact December 1st. Burgundy defrosted. This does not seem big enough. The arrows in the background. But you know what? They're gonna stay there. And parts. I can't do anything with parts yet. Okay. Animation. Also cannot do anything with animation yet. Okay. Let's just save that real quick. Under encounters? Question mark? Tomorrow means Deltarune. Alright. Can I play this? No, it's not letting me. Oh yeah, create worlds. Oh, hi, hi, Flowey. All right, tutorial time.
Welcome to the world designer. Here you can make your own custom world. Though you probably knew that already, because, come on, it's in the name. Anyway, I have set up a default template for you. It's not the best, but it's something you can work with for now. So you can place whatever and whoever you want into the world as well. That includes multiple me's. I've always wanted to see a flowy garden. Actually, that's a lie. I never want to see more versions of myself. Yuck.
Flowey hates AUs.
Anyway, I have laid out markers for you to use as well. These define the start and end points of the room.
Tomorrow means death.
But you can have more of them if you want. Great comfort for all of you crazy people who want others to get lost. So, yeah, that's all for now. Remember what I said. Oh, right. I forgot to explain how this works. So, this is the world designer. Everything you need to build your world is in these tabs. Tiles are used to paint the world you want to walk around in. You can use this button here to select the tile you want to paint with. Use the left mouse button to paint the tiles on the grid. If you wish to have a bigger world, go to this tab. Here you can change your world size. So you can have a large desert world if that's your thing. Sicko. If you want to decorate your world, try this tab.
The water cooler and props, the beautiful.
Here you can add anything you want to your world. Tables, chairs, flowers, fire, anything that you want to add.
Paint the world red.
Just refrain from adding me, though. I'm terrified of being static. Speaking of which, if you want to have characters in your world, go to this tab.
Oh, hello.
This menu over here has both prop and character settings.
Okay.
If you want to modify a prop, it will look like this.
Okay.
And with characters, it looks like this.
Okay.
With this, you can change when your prop or character appears. And you can even make a character watch you walk around.
Oh, you can have, okay, you can actually have them turn around between sprites as they watch you. That's cool.
If you want your character to move, you're going to have to use animations. Here, I'll make a sample one for you.
Oh, Jesus, hello. Oh, my, oh, keyframes?
Sorry, my aim with cursor's not very good. But you see these dots connected by lines? These are called keyframes.
Oh my god, it is keyframes.
They are points of which your character will walk to in order of the number.
Is events like cutscenes? Yeah, that's how they're referred to in Undertale's files, so.
So from keyframe 1 to keyframe 2 and so on. You can also set up events for your character. You have choices between regular, interaction, and post-animation events. Regular events will happen as soon as the character appears. Interaction events will occur when you interact with your character. As if that wasn't obvious enough. And post-animation events will execute after any animation has finished.
Okay. Kind of a simplified version of how GameMaker does it.
Using this, you can loop an animation indefinitely. Just don't make me glide around in circles. I'm serious about this. Oh, and about markers. These determine the start and end points of the room.
You already said that.
That much I already told you.
Yeah, okay.
But you can also use these two, which are special. This one, marked by Frisk, is where your player character will appear upon loading. And this one, marked by a star, is where the save point will be. It is important to know that you can only have one save star per map. No more than that. Finally, let's talk about colliders. Map meeting room, I'm pretty sure.
48 hours road desert with 1 pixel slope to the road. Isn't there like an actual like desert trip Deltarune or Undertale game? The marker tutorial is broken visually. Okay.
These are useful if you have painted tiles outside of your intended boundaries. To visualize this, think about a bridge. The barriers on either side stop you from falling off. That can apply here too, if you wish to paint everywhere but only allow the player to be confined to certain spaces. Phew, that was a lot, wasn't it? But now you know everything about the world designer. Now go and create some fantastic worlds.
Okay. Oh, there's an undo and redo. Yeah. How do I leave? Okay, how do I leave? How do I get out of here? Back. Cool. Think about a buzz. Okay, wait. Before I do this, first off, what are the music files actually saved as in this? Go to music and sounds right now. OGG. Cool. So then, if I go to music right here and just go to the Undertale yellow. Are these saved as OGG? They're not saved as OGG. I'll have to go to Undertale Yellow directly. Uh-oh, this might take a second to load. Desert is road where you play as Death on the Road and Asgore comes in with a truck. Okay, there we go. Then let me just grab End of the Line. Or whatever End of the Line is called. What is End of the Line called? Actually, we'll get Guns Blazing. How about that? There it is, Guns Blazing. Oh, Guns Blazing Genocide is what End of the Line is called. Okay, that makes sense. Then we'll just grab that. Go to fangames, go to Undercreator. There, now we can have Guns Blazing playing when we eventually get this working. Windows enough to measure hyperlink blocked. That's not stealing, it's streaming. Okay, then if I go to create battles, can I load? How do I load one? The file's still hidden is the problem. This might not have actually saved. And encounters. I can open this thing on my Pride one. Oh, but it's not properly open either. Out in the field, someone stole my Oreos. If I just reload the game real quick. See if it can try and find it now. I also will say the Gaster intro is cool the first time, but if I'm gonna be legitimately making something, I don't have to skip. I don't want to be apt to skip like 4 buttons every time I reload, like 4 text boxes every time I reload the game, and the weird transition. It's kind of just eh. Encounters. Oh no, it's here. Can I just not load it here? I can't seem to load it here. Can I play? I cannot seem to play the encounter. Again, the file is hidden. The game seems to recognize it. I can skip it with C. Oh, cool. Still, I don't think we need it every time. We'll play the fan game. I want to use the... I want to try the things first, real so. It's here. Oh, wrong thing. But if I go to battles... So what is project? Oh. Oh, God. To play the fight, you'll need to add it to a world.
Welcome to the Project Manager. Here you can take all of your maps and turn your project into a full game. It's very simple, too. I doubt you need my help for this one, but just in case you do, I'll demonstrate. A game cannot begin without a starting area, so you need to select that here. This will be the first map that you visit when playing for the first time, and here you can change the player stats. But I wouldn't do that unless you're really picky. And finally, over here, you have these options. If you want others to be able to see how your game works inside, don't tick this box.
Oh, okay, don't tick it. Oh, restrict source. Okay.
If your game is a demo, don't check this box. And lastly, you can set the game's icon here. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Anyway, this is all up to your choice. I won't intrude any longer.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Okay, well, I'll humor you, but I don't think that's gonna work either, because if I check it... Oh, I can't even show all files. But if I look at the folder itself, like I just go to my file explorer, and look in the folder, it's also not there. That's the whole issue. If I even do view hidden items, it doesn't show up. Yeah, I'm not sure why. If this let me directly select, this might work. Like through whatever system it has, but it makes me use a folder, is the problem. But we did lollipops. It's not appearing here. This project was made in a different version of Undercreator, so there might be
unintended behavior.
Are you sure you wish to
Proceed.
Oh, okay. Let's try playing this thing. Alright. Well, since we were going with the, axis thing, y'all gonna be chat. Or use debug mode? What do you mean use debug mode? Oh, okay. Nothing else. Oh yeah, we didn't create a world yet. Oh, there's no tile sets. What the hell? Spinach. Sure. We're gonna walk on spinach. I don't know how to place these. I don't know how to place these at all. Oh. Are you appearing over here? Where did all of you go? Get tile. Oh, get tile. If I click get tile, can I delete it? Oh, I can't undo anymore. Oh. I see. Interesting. Ah, okay. Gonna make a little... Actually, no, we'll want an orange area. We're gonna make axis. Can I move down? Okay, there we go. There we go. That's our mini axis. We do it like this. Oh, it just looks like he's looking sideways. There we go. I guess like that. there's our axis. Can I like select? There we go. How do I get rid of things? I want to get rid of all this stuff, random stuff that's here. Here? Well, that works for tiles. Props, maybe. No, that just pulls up the menu. Oh, wait. There we go. Markers. There we go. Again, a little not intuitive. Colliders. That to click on and off characters. Okay. Markers are essential. That one's a spawn point, so it can't be deleted. Okay. Can I select it, though? Can I move you around? Make you spawn right on Axis's eye. Entries. Exits. Special. How do I make an encounter happen? Move the arrow keys. Oh, I can literally walk around this thing. Wait, what? Oh, I'm stuck on the tiles now. Oh, shoot. Let's just fill. There we go. There we go. Axis point. Props. Select. Still can't get rid of you. There we go. And then markers. Can I move you? Move the exit down to here. The entry can be up here, I guess. Properties. Edit. Can I just type this directly? Do I really have to click this manually? Do I actually have to click this? Well, that, please change that if you haven't already. Shift click. Oh, thank God. I can't go lower than 180. Okay. Add encounters. Yes! Tomorrow means Deltarune encounter has been added. Let's go. Okay. Save this under maps. Boiler room. Bad. Okay. Now, this should work. How do I open a map, though? Debug mode off. Okay, no hit off. Hard mode. No different things. This is if they released Undertale Yellow in 2016. How do I actually play this thing? Create. Project. Ah. Maps. Boiler room bad. Room means Deltarune. Chujin. Can I edit the icon? Wait, what icon do we want here? Wait. How big is the actual icon? 70 by 70 pixels. Anything that I can actually grab real quick from Tomorrow Means Deltarune to use as our little icon here. The duck. They want me to use the... Okay, the duck, I guess. I don't know what this has got to do with Undertale Yellow, but sure, the duck. I was gonna try and see if I could get a... Actually, do I still have this? I was gonna get the Chujin sprite, but you know what's even better? I was just gonna get, like, Chujin's actual sprite, but you know what works even better? Where is this? I'm going through so many files right now. Yes. Yes, beautiful. All right. I don't think I want any of that. I don't think I care. Let's export projects. What? 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 Yes! What? Oh, that's even better. Oh my god. Maybe not something you want to sit through again every time you export the project in case you need to do it a lot. But oh my god. Oh, okay. Where did it put this? C drive users your name recent? Is this not just gonna be under projects? Oh no, it's not gonna. It's the same saving thing that's not working. Quick access, recent files. I'm not seeing it here. Alright, we'll have to go to app data maybe. See if we can run it from app data. I called this tomorrow means Delta, right? It's not opening the file location. Go to go to play mode. Oh. Undercreator? Undercreator just froze. Undercreator just froze. Geometry Dash reference. A visual learning fan gamer by creator by Seal is not responding. Uh-oh. Did I mess it up? Uh-oh. Maybe it'll work this time. Not Alphys's best robot. Axis is indeed not, and the game don't seem to be wanting to either. So, question is, can I still play the at least existing fan game, or am I kind of fucked? This is Chujin, play my game. I can, but I have to delete the one I just made. Radiation Fox is too powerful. Let's see. How would I even delete the one I made? That's the problem. Because I don't see projects here. And the project file still doesn't show up. And yeah, this just crashes now. Smells like the pasta's ready. Isn't it creepy pasta's ready? Have I checked in recent? I went to recent and it's not there. The other ones are Boiler Room Bad, a Sting in My Pride? Is that the one that's already there? Tomorrow Means Deltarune, but that's the encounter one, not the project one. Maybe because it has the same name. Oh, interesting. Something I just found. If I go to recents, it shows all the gibberish names that I was creating while testing things. These files, like for example, it says ones in quick. If I go to open file location, it actually does open the location. But it brings me to like, it can't, the file's still not there. These are invisible files. Check the app data place again. Okay. Like this legitimate, okay, there's a Tomorrow Means Delta in there, but I don't know which one it is. I should not have named this one the same thing. Is there any way I can at least delete the project right now and give it a different name to make this a little easier? Uh-oh. Okay, Undercreator. How do I delete this thing? Oh, geez. Yep. Crash. I don't know if you can without finding it. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Terminal. Stop podcaster music. Fuck, what's it called? Just terminal. No, that's in Linux. I don't have a shortcut for this. I have a shortcut for this. What am I doing? Google, can you fuck off for 2 seconds and let me use go to my... There we go. Oh, command. That's what it's called on Windows, command prompt. Okay. God damn it, I'm used to all these commands on Linux. What the hell are the commands on Windows? Windows command prompt commands. Actually, I can just do help. What's the equivalent of ls here? Dear. There it is. Wonderful. How do I get to my actual... Oh my god, I hate Windows command prompt. It's so much worse. a good thing this is all we're doing today. Okay, how do I get... I'm in system 32 right now. How do I get to the actual, like, home directory, my PC, my drive? I'm so sorry to all of you who are watching. This could have gone a bit smoother. Let's see, it's 5:20. We're going on 2.5 hours. Not bad. The file itself is invalid. That's crazy. I don't know what this means. This was really a sting in my pride. I mean, next time... If you figure out why this is happening, or at least use the new save file system and push that out next time, I can just, like, figure that out with you in private if you wanted to do another run of this at some point. How do I get that? There we go. Now we're in my actual... Okay, and then we can go to... app data. Now we can search. How do I search again? Wait, ear help? Ooh, okay. No, wait, no, that's not what I want. Okay, what do we tomorrow? Okay, is it an LNK file I'm looking for? I think I found it. Which file am I looking for? A LNK or UCED file? Because one of these, I think it's the LNK. LNK files. Well, I'm hoping to just kill this file at the very least. Okay, well, we've got LNK file in... Oh, it is actually only in recent, huh? I just search. For any and all LNK files in my entirety thing. Oh, that's a lot of LNK files. That's a lot of LNK files. Let's try one more time with instead tomorrow means Deltarune. I think LNK's link. I think that's a shortcut file. I think that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so there's only a physical tomorrow means Deltarune file even in encounters. Undermaker extracts encounters? What? What's an extracts? Oh, sorry. Undermaker. We go to app data. Full app data Undermaker. Oh, no, there is an Undermaker in app data now. Okay, cool. I don't know when that got there, but it was at some point along. Oh, shit. Wait, what? No shit. When did this happen? I now have an Undermaker folder. When did that appear? I swear to God, this was not here before. In app data. Oh, wait. You were making me go app data local and app data roaming. You didn't just have me check app data. Oh, those are for the fan game you tried to play but backed out of? But if I go to attacks, no, there's sub-axis. Encounters. Tomorrow means Deltarune. Extracts. Encounters also tomorrow means Deltarune. But for projects... Oh, there is a project. Tomorrow means Deltarune dot Undercreation. I think I found it? Why are these... But this doesn't explain... If I search the entirety of app data, that UCD, or like sub-axis, why this only gives a shortcut if I search it, and it can't find the file location. However, if I go to app data Undermaker, it's now there. What? delete the undercreation file. I mean, sure, but... Yeah, Undermaker was directly in the app data folder, not app data local, not roaming. It's there. But if I searched for it, it still doesn't work. Oh, and there's the, that file you told me about earlier, So Gaming, that you didn't want me to say the name of. This is so weird. Yep, boiler bathroom. Oh, and if I go to play now, that appears fine. If I throw tomorrow means Deltarune in projects. Or hell, let's even rename this. Tomorrow Battle. Yep, crashes. It's such a gaster thing that this file is in a state of existing and not existing. The void bug. Again, if you have questions about this, but essentially it's just, it is in the app data folder. Not in app data roaming, not in app data local. It's directly in app data folder. There's an Undermaker folder. Tomorrow means finally play the... Alright, let's play the fucking fan game. Okay, so app data, there is an Undermaker file, a folder. It's not in local, it's not in roaming, it's just in app data. It has the attacks, encounters, extract maps, project folder, all that. And all the files that we're looking for are in there. If I try to search the entirety of app data for any of these files, though, they just do not appear. They appear as shortcuts to said file that they cannot find. If I do .ucat. Okay, if I try... Sub-axis is suddenly appearing now if I search. Not the rest of them, only sub-axis, not seb, not test. And if I try to go to that one now, it does actually work. And I think that's because I tried to open that specific file just by clicking on it. So maybe I've acknowledged its existence. Now the Schrodinger has collapsed. And now I can find it. At least we're getting somewhere. Alright. Well... This has been a weird tangent that's been plaguing this whole stream. I say we cut this soon. But before we go, now that we've figured it out, thank God for Linux searching. Or command prompts. Let's play Wii. I'm gonna call it chat. Because I love you, chat. Yeah, where am I? Oh, hello. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. This is loud. But nobody came. Okay. Insanity Sands. Oh. Oh, beautiful. You guys knew exactly what you're doing with this one, huh? Check. Insanity Sands. Attack 1, defense 1. Banish into insanity. A monster of determination. But nobody came. Cry. You cry, but Sans did not care. His grin grows wider. You try to run away. It is no use. Sans is still in front of you. This background's cool. Terraria Calamity Bells joke. You tell a joke to Sans. Insanity did not understand it. No items. But nobody came. Go out to fight. Dodges. Oh. Okay. 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 This seems fair. Okay. You cannot give up just yet. Chat, stay determined. Hi, smiley face. All right, let's try it. Let's try that one more time. I'm getting hit by literally everything. Oh, shit. I survived. Okay. Well, that's a normal attack. The blue soul mode seems a little not the same handling as it is in Undertale. I will say that. Seems a little choppy, I guess. It's supposed to only do 1 damage. Oh. Well, it's not. Ow. Ow. Blue Soul is exactly as it is in base game. Then either the scale's down or you're lying. How do I leave? Oh, stat. Set. Back to menu. The attack and defense. This is me still loading Sting in my pride? I'm not sure. Aside from issues with crashing and file finding, what do you think of it? Very much so feels like a demo. I mean, obviously, this is not a professional team. You guys are all fans of the game. This is a fandom thing. But as someone who has had to use for video editing, for even game creating with GameMaker, a lot of these programs, it's definitely got promise, but it needs a shit ton of polish still. I mean, there's just little things that don't make sense. I'd have to work with it more, which I can't really do if it's not done yet, to try and actually make something, but like, it definitely feels still very early stages, especially since I can't adjust bullets or anything. I mean, like, obviously you made this, which is mostly sand stuff. There's plenty of polish in the upcoming new version. Yeah, I'd say I'd have to give my full opinion when that comes out, because right now it's just a lot of things are hard to figure out. Damn it. Damn it. This is kind of hard. You can do the warning things, though, which is cool. Like, obviously, gotta fix the save issue. That's a big thing. That's a big bug to just not understand how that works. I'd say the map making, little confusing and overwhelming. I'd have to dive more into that. Attack making, already there's quite a few things that we've noted down that could make it a little better. But I don't think it's bad. I do think maybe the ability to actually create new bullets and work out how they move and whatever could kind of be merged with that. As for the encounters actually seem pretty well, pretty well just put together. Just maybe a bit more customizability. I'm not sure the full extent of it right now, but it seems pretty nice that I could, like, this entire encounter, you got a background. You could even adjust button colors. You've got your main sprite of the guy there, which I think you should be able to add more animations for. That doesn't seem fully implemented yet. And then finally, actually putting the game together. I will say, it is very easy to compile this all into the actual game, with its encounter, with its map, and whatever. That does seem very well done, and that is probably the hardest and most annoying technical part. You know, building the game into a runnable EXE, which stuff like GameMaker goes lengths to make easy to do. Would I choose this over Game Maker if I was trying to make an Undertale game? Or like something like Create Your Frisk, which I haven't never actually used, fair enough. I simply know more about Game Maker, even with all the tutorials I had to scrounge up and figure out when making this thing. So I'm not probably the best guy to ask what about making an Undertale fan game in specific, if this streamlines the process, because I haven't made many Undertale fan games, nor really traditional ones given access. Undercreator is more for starters. If I were to start something, like, I'd say this right now, as someone who has not made many Undertale fan games before, and like my first try was making it from scratch in Game Maker, I will say this does get a lot of, again, the annoying setup I had to do out of the way quick. If I'm not sure what the ceiling is of what you can do in here yet, or what there will be when you're done, but I think it'd be good to just start with and figure out what I'm supposed to even be doing to make this game run. I think if I ever wanted to do anything bigger than that, I might move on to something a little more powerful, but I think for someone just wanting to put an encounter together, make a small game, I don't think it's that bad. But then, of course, the biggest thing there is that, do you want multiple maps? Some games don't have multiple maps, so that's probably not even necessarily needed. Cutscenes, in general, seems like a work in progress. I'd say looking at it's best for learning how to do the general game design and making levels and attacks such as goods. It's probably easier to test. Yeah, it is easier to test. Here's the thing. Again, I don't know what the ceiling of this is. It would be good for me as a starting person if I just wanted to make Sans fight number 500 to figure out how it goes. But even then as just a beginning sort of thing, you need to give me the ability to customize the attacks. I'm not sure if the map is even needed, but you need to give me the ability to customize the attacks a lot more than what you currently have. I need to be able to make custom bullets and make them move how I want a little more than what you've got going right now. And I think, honestly, keyframing and stuff would be a better way to go with that than, like, the set settings for each attack. That seems a little too limited. And cutscenes, dialogue. Give them shit to say. Make me able to do some cool shit that happens. I may not be able to do all the stuff that Sans fan games do, because I'd have to actually code it. I'm not looking to make green Sans here, but I need to be able to write my cool, badass, edgy 13-year-old dialogue. But for testing things, right now, I'd say, even if I was looking to make something a lot bigger than what this can provide, I'd say for testing a couple things, it might be a worthwhile look. Maybe necessary, maybe not. The bare functionality of what the engine is capable of. Going by bare functionality, it's got promise. It's got promise. But I'm looking for a lot more from here. And again, it's an indie team. I'm not expecting the polish that something like an advanced video editor is going to have. But the fact is, I'm used to using advanced video editors. I'm used to using Game Maker, the top of the line. And you don't have to fight the top of the line, but you do have to fight the top of the line for the specific niche you're in, which means you got to really streamline this process. And so far, it's kind of halfway there, I'd say. Crummy juncture incoming. I'd say it's about halfway there. Anyways, let's beat Insanity Sans butt. Damn it. This is stupidly hard. Alright, maybe let's put on debug mode. I'm not locked in, by the way, at all for playing games. I'm locked into, like, work mode right now. So I am just not going to be able to play the game well. Here, let's go extra debug mode on. Not no hit, not heartbreak. Let's speedrun. Yeah. Wait, is it on? Yeah. How does debug mode work? Debug. Hi, debug. Doesn't seem to be on a tutorial or anything for debug mode. Infinite HP. Oh, is that it? Okay. Just infinite HP. Okay, fair enough. Let's, to end off this crazy stream, let's, to end off the insanity, let's fight Insanity Sans. Oh my god. Ow, damn it. That's a cool idea for an attack, actually. That's a long fight, by the way. Okay. Oh my god. I will say, this is amazing at showing the capabilities of the engine. I will say, this is a good thing to have in here just to show what this can do. Kind of a horribly balanced fight, though, to end the insanity. Am I supposed to be doing anything here? Ow. What? The fuck? See, like, if this was an actual fan game I was playing right now, I would not even continue. This fight is kind of, oh my god. Oh god, Merg's worst nightmare. What? Oh my god, oh, it's the same controls. Oh, wow. See, being able to do that, which a lot of Sans fan games do, is cool. Amazing for showing the capabilities. There's also a shitty Sans fan game. Horrible balance. That was funny. That Gaster Blaster, like, yeah, it's cool that you can do this. Genuinely. Oh, okay. Oh, the bone. Oh, God. Some attacks are bugged, mostly bone quarters. No, like, this is cool. It's cool that your creator can do this. And I mean, I don't know how long it took to do this, but it's probably a lot faster than coding. It does seem a little tailored to Sans fan games, though. Oh, I gotta go left. There we go. But I can kind of tell that bone rotation is cool. I can kind of tell that most of what it's got implemented right now is tailored for Sans fights like this. And like, I'm using Undertale Yellow as, what the fuck? As sort of a reference here, because that game was coded from scratch and has cool shit going on. Like stuff like Green Sans and whatever. Probably, again, this is probably because if you're gonna do overworld map support, you gotta be prepared for people to want to do bigger games. But even just on the level of single encounters, I'd say this is probably at the level of Scratch right now. And I think it can go higher than that and be an actual useful tool. Maybe still a bit better than Scratch. Maybe that's too harsh. But it's got at least correct hitbox stuff working. Ow. Which is more than I can say for Scratch. That actually looks decently good. If anything, yeah, that's the thing. This does get the bare minimum of handling hitboxes, which is annoying as hell to set up in any game. Handling of hitboxes, having attacks that are timed with the attacks is cool. But I think you need more options. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You need more options, more customizabilities. Super needed to get any use out of this. Oh, okay. And dialogue. More options and just dialogue. If I can't have Sans saying he's gonna kill you, what's even the point? Oh god. Ow. Managed to make actually really pretty attacks. these attacks look good in general. I'd say all I really even need from attacks is maybe a little bit better with options of what bullets you can choose and keyframing like you've got with the overworld NPCs. I'd like some keyframing. That might make things a bit easier. Setting hitboxes, making keyframes, whatever. But even then, oh, I guess we're going green mode now. And also having all the soul modes here is pretty impressive. And I don't think I can reasonably expect to want to make a new soul mode. That'd definitely be something you'd have to code in, someone would have to code in themselves. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm also only at 20 HP during this fight. What the hell? What is this song, by the way? Who made this? What? Oh, okay, no, that's just bullshit. Custom soul modes are planned. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. But yeah, I'd say bullets is probably the... Oh, okay, I'm stuck.
It went through me.
I'd say soul modes are soul modes? I'd say bullets are by far the most fleshed out thing right now. And that alone definitely seems interesting, and it comes with, again, being able to easily compile it into a fight and a game that I can then play. But beyond that, dialogue, animated sprites, and movement, and whatever, just does not... seems barely functional, if at all, right now. And I think you just need to flesh out everything and give more options. Which is why I'm here. And I know I've been probably repeating myself a lot, but that's because this fight is taking forever and I don't have much more to talk about. I'm very glad I didn't try this outside of debug mode. This takes a long time. If I make something cool, then I'll probably show what I made. Yeah, and that's another thing. Right now, if I wanted to actually make something... Well, with the current capability, if I wanted to make something, I'd probably only even use this as a reference for whatever better engine, like Create Your Frisk or whatever, that I was trying to make it in. And again, I can code, so I would know how to do that. But if I didn't know how to code, and I had some of the better features that this game is promising, I would still probably only use this to make small games, which, you know, is probably the goal. This thing's goal. So if that's what you're shooting for, to make, really just make smaller games, that's fine. But you have overworld capability. And if it does have the functionality, like if I wanted to make a mini Undertale Yellow or a mini Team Switch Underswap with like an actual area that you can explore and fight multiple monsters in, if I wanted to make that, at this point, even with the functionality you promised, I would probably move on to a different engine, be able to make mini games and whatever and code stuff. But I think this has the promise to, even at that scale, be the preferred method, if it can really get it that streamlined. Also, wow, this is terrible. What? Oh, okay. Wow, that is... Wow. Streamline. What do you mean streamline? Like, make it easier and faster to do specific things. Like, if my choice... Let's say I want to make, like... Let's use for reference the Undertale water... Shit, okay. Let's say, for reference, I wanted to make the Undying chase scene from Undertale. Something similar to that. In, I wanted to make that. What? I would probably resign to coding that myself under most circumstances. And figuring out how to do like an overworld bullet battle system like that or whatever. But if this thing can handle making a map, making that map have tile hitboxing, making a person that follows me in the overworld and overworld bullets that send me to a mini attack like that, if I can just have those functions readily there for me, instead of having to make that all from scratch, to make it so much faster to do, I'm gonna go with that because it'll be easier. And again, I don't know what scale you plan this for. If you want to make it smaller scale and stuff you already normally see in Undertale. Oh, I hit him. He's dead. Yay! 8 XP for all of that. Stupid happy smiley face. Either make it super accessible. Oh no, he's back! No! Free me! Okay. Either make it super accessible or have a lot more text on screen when you do stuff showing what to do with it, because it's a lot of figuring out this trial error. Yeah. And it repeats. Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not sure what you're going for. Do you want a small game where you can make a small Sans fight in a couple connected rooms and have it that? Or do you want this to be a backbone for bigger fan games? And maybe you shouldn't aim for the latter right now because of where you are at right now. You should probably focus on making it easier for smaller fan games. But if you want to do that, make the customizability not so stinted. And I'd say, again, use some common editors, even game engines like this, as better ideas for drag and drop stuff. Backbone for bigger fan games. In that case, you've got a lot to go. You've got a lot to go in that case. And I'd say maybe even at some point consider being able to code custom things, but you're far from that right now. I'd say for right now, focus on streamlining the process to a small game and expand from there. But you need to have more options, and you need to have, like, again, I've said keyframes before. Some of these attacks just need to be keyframed. It's just annoying to work with. If I am going into an editor and I'm realizing that if I want to do something a specific way, I've got to mess with like 3 different options to kind of, in some sort of facsimile, get it to do what I want without it being intended to be able to do that, I'm eventually going to leave that editor. That's what I've done that's what I had to do with a lot of old video editors, starting from my phone and then starting from free ones on my PC. That's what I had to do with worse game engines until I just found Game Maker Studio. If it feels limiting to make a simple thing, I'm not going to want to use it, and I think most people are going to just find it frustrating to use. You got to give those options. Demo's just mostly showcasing stuff. Yeah. And again, even going back to smaller stuff, you need to have more options, I'd say. And bullet stuff is better. Like, more being able to, I think that's another big thing. Being able to make the actual bullets in the attack creator would be a lot nicer too. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling. I don't know how much I made sense there. Again, it's got promise, but it does feel stinted at certain points, and how stinted it feels, I probably said enough that you guys have noted down. It just feels like I'm trying to work against it a little bit too much already. Granted, the whole file bullshit probably didn't help with that. But I think once you fix that, and once you've got the next version ready, I'd like to take a second look at this and see what I can really do with it. I'd like that Axis fight to be made and to actually try it out, because that would be fun. But yeah, for now, how do I leave this? Can I not? Do I just have to reopen it? All right. For now. I like what you've got going, but yeah. I expect a lot more. I don't know if I'm going to fix the file problem thing. Oh, F2? Oh, F2's a restarter. Okay. Good to know. Well, the file problem thing is by far your first concern. So I'd say. But with that being said, I think we're going to end this here. again, very interesting. Got a lot of promise. I need to see a lot more if I really wanted to think about using this for anything, though. But with that being said, also, I generally don't plan to make an Undertale fan game. Because I think that Axis one was the farthest I ever wanted to go for right now. But if I did, I'd have to see a lot more to really consider this. However, it's got promise. I want to see what features you guys got. No worries. Thanks for testing. But yeah. So, Blackfire, Girdle, I guess, and Trust Tail, I think. Whatever the guys are. All you devs, thank you for watching. Thanks for letting me play this and try this out. I'm sure a lot of small creators already have been salivating out their mouths seeing this and seeing the things they might be able to do with it. I hope you guys can deliver. Just wanted to say. Thanks, but Girdle is not a dev. Oh, okay. Yeah, you need to buff out a lot of stuff, but I enjoyed it. It was already pretty fun to mess around with. Girdle is not a dev. Girdle is, yes, I am. Girdle was honorary dev. Well, oh, I don't think that's quite what we were talking about, Girdle. Though that's interesting. I have also made a Game Maker Studio project. Well, not Undertale, true, not Undertale. Shrug. But yeah. I'm going to cut this here. Thank you guys for watching. This was definitely a bit of a weird Sunday. Obviously, I didn't stream yesterday because I was not back home. But next Saturday will be... And next Friday and Sunday we'll be back to the normal schedule. Silk Song and Roblox. And hopefully I'll actually have my Tower Heroes set up finished by then. But... thank you all, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more file searching. See you next time. Take care.